cracking, very warm afternoon in Adelaide for the Crows and the Eagles to begin the battle. Hutchings digging it out, getting West Coast going. See if their young forwards can get involved. Josh Hill, not so young. His 10th year of AFL footy, and what a fine start for the Eagles.
Taylor Walker, and now this movie trying to play on as quickly as they can across centre wing, give their forwards one-on-one opportunities.
And roving the pack and strolling into goal. Daniel's able to pop that through. Butler. Big opportunity for West Coast. Bennell again, sharing it around with Lamb. Allen on the left booted, favoured him, didn't it? And what a start this is by the young West Coast Eagles side.
They're looking for that flexibility in his game as well.
Van Berlo tries to take advantage. It was there for him. Well done, Betts. Fires out the handball, and Dean Gore, the former Cat, home in South Australia.
Been into, but as you said, you get the opportunity to pick up Patrick Dangerfield. Something has to give. Dean Gore was part of that.
Jared Lyons goes deep. Eddie exciting the crowd here. Rode out a little bit of contact, whipped it out to Lynch, and he fires it through. So Adelaide getting going now. Going out number. Lever clever. Douglas feeding it back. Cheney now at the back of all that. He's Luke Brown, another reliable player for the Crows. Good shutdown defender.
That's the kick. That's the important kick to hit. If you can get it into the corridor, it allows that. Everything opens up.
Gore didn't quite hit that kick perfectly, but still got to his man. And now they can run again, and it's over to you, Eddie, from just outside 50.
9.
Pumping. Oh, super stuff. Lands the bomb. 9 points for Eddie Betts. Lyons is able to intervene, and
that's good.
now they're really getting some pace up through the middle. Miller, a bit of hesitation, decides to go long because Eddie's there again. And he's going to handball this one over the top, and they almost made a meal of it, but Jenkins puts it through.
Now, he's just got to get his eye in as an intercept player.
Here's Miller.
Looks good. Does it over the top again?
Is that a bit McLeod-esque? Over to Eddie, wants to pass it, sharing the love here.
So you can see them failing in the forward half, but they are fighting a fight down back.
Especially into this, yeah, they are, and credit to them for obviously competing the way they are. But it's little mistakes like that, and it's into the breeze as well, where they need that big target.
It's just getting bigger and bigger for Adelaide.
Eddie
fell for Eddie.
To him now.
It's the niner.
Rory Atkins, 21-year-old. Don't think it was for 9. I think it was just inside.
It's a niner.
It is 9. You're right. Down to Miller. See if get this cleanly.
He's dancing.
He had Brophy on him, the Irishman.
Nice. Look at that. He's popped that.
He slows down like all stars do. He thinks, right now I've got time. I can do more than just put the ball to an area.
He's enjoyed working in tandem down there with Eddie Betts. And Taylor Walker getting in on the act right now. Locals getting their own photos from nice close location of Taylor Walker. That's drifting back. He's read the breeze superbly. The goal umpire's lost his hat. It's all happening down there.
If clubs go that way in the future.
Fraser McGuinness. Off the hands. Snapped. Carpeney.
Well done.
And he's done well.
The 12, 15, 18 possession type games, to be stuck around the 4 or 5 after 70 minutes of football is a real concern. You just need to see them getting some sort of reward for their efforts.
Well, you rarely see in today's footy at three-quarter time a side with no one over 10 disposals.
Well, they've had more contested possessions than uncontested possessions, West Coast, and that goes to, as King was saying, how hard it's been to get free football this afternoon, which is such a contrast to the way the game's played. Adelaide defence on guard. Cheney wasn't the best of handballs, but he backed it up to be an option on the way out for Brown. And now Smith covering the turf in fine style to Jacobs. They just keep it moving at all costs. The ground went underneath. Didn't help David McKay there. Oh, look at Smith again. Great player to watch in action. And the next handball from Douglas just about gets them into the clear. Thompson strolling through the middle. And not bad being a forward.
Look at that Smith handball. He was under some sort of pressure, and to flick that back just opened things up.
What was Eddie grumpy?
Oh, no, what do you... He was either calling someone to keep running or who knows.
It's not a 9-pointer is the main reason.
He wanted someone maybe to come past a handball off for a 9-pointer.
That looks pretty free-flowing through the air. Almost touched on the line, but it's through for another for Eddie Baird.
This pre-season, it's been pretty much a closed shop, the Adelaide Crows. A lot of closed training sessions, kept that intel in tight. What will be the one thing that Don will demand?
Well, I think what he needs to demand, Kingy, is a better defence outfit for Adelaide. You highlighted before the game started that
they could be 3-2. They could be 5-0. That's the unknown with the competition. But it is a tough start for the Eagles.
Brown with a bit of breeze behind him. Timed that beautifully. Probably go to that next level by adding a bit more of an outside game, as well as getting the contested possessions and clearance work. Deer had a couple of cracks at it. And that spun through from Dean Gore. Touching the ball, Barras. Lines giving Lynch an opportunity. Wants to hand it off. Now decides to go by foot, just chiseling it up high. And Lucas didn't quite.
Well done.
McGovern.
Well done.
He did off the left. Mitch McGovern. So dying seconds of this game. And in the end, we're going to have a nice even 100-point victory for the Adelaide Crows. 2 super goals, 20 goals, 10, 148, defeating the West Coast Eagles 7-6-48.